Busy Geomat students, welcome to Math Test 247, Geometric Formulas for Area and Perimeter. Before we get going, perimeter, remember, is the distance around a shape found by adding all sides. You don't add any numbers on the inside of the shape. And area, you use the formula for the given shape to find the space inside of a shape. Perimeter is going to be just regular units, so just like inches, centimeters, meters. And area is going to be inches squared, centimeters squared, meters squared, because there's two dimensions that will get multiplied. The specific formulas for each shape can be found on your geometry reference sheet. So let's go ahead and start with circles. We're going to find the circumference and we're going to find the area, and we can use 3 for pi. So first thing you're going to do is write out each formula for circumference and area. Make sure to write neat, make sure to write small. We got c equals pi d, a equals pi r squared. So notice we'll need our diameter and we'll need our radius. Our radius is given to us. It's the line that's halfway through the circle. So that's 11. Our diameter is just whatever our radius is, double that. So if that's 11, this is 11. So therefore our diameter is 22. 11 plus 11. So for circumference, again, write small, write neat. You may use 3 for pi is equal to 3 times a diameter, 22. Just replacing the letters with the numbers given. So circumference is equal to 66 meters. It's just like perimeter, just normal units. For area, it's equal to 3 times 11 squared, because 11 was our radius. Order of operations says you got to do exponents first. So area is equal to 3 times 121. That's what 11 times 11 is. And area is equal to 363. That's going to be 363 meters squared. Area is always units squared. The rectangle perimeter, don't forget to fill in the other sides. You got 2 here, you got 7 here. So your perimeter, if you add those all up, it's going to give you 18 feet. And the area is always A is equal to base times height or length times width. They mean the same thing. So area is equal to 7 times 2. And so that's 14 feet squared. The beautiful thing about a parallelogram is that the formula for area is exactly the same thing. Area is equal to base times height. Now the base is whatever shape is connected to the right angle, whatever side is connected to the right angle, and the height is the dotted line of the right angle. So in this case, the base is 7 and the height is 3. So the area, 7 times 3, is equal to 21 inches squared. Now, for a parallelogram, it's just like a rectangle. If this is 7, this is 7. If this is 6, this is 6. So you're going to add those up. 7 plus 6, 7 plus 6, that gives you 26 inches. You do not add the 3, right? Don't add the height, whether it's on the inside or outside of the shape. So like in number 12, they gave you what's connected to the right angle here, this base of 16.5, this height of 10. They give you some extra information. You don't need that 26 at all. Sometimes they love to throw extra information at you. For a square, right, all these sides are going to be equal. So that's 8, 8, 8. 8 times 4 is 32 miles. And then area is equal to base height, just like a parallelogram, just like a rectangle. Area is equal to 8 times 8. Sometimes they say 8 squared, or A is equal to S squared, or 8 squared. It's the same thing. It still gives you 64 miles squared. Triangle for perimeter, remember, you're just going to add 3 numbers that are on the outside, the 3 legs of the triangle. So 6 plus 5 plus 6, which is going to give you 17 feet. And remember, a triangle is half of a rectangle. If I take a rectangle and I put that down, I get 2 triangles, right? So the area formula for rectangle is still base times height. You just got to remember to divide by 2. So remember, the base is connected to the right angle. So that's going to be 6. The height is the dotted line. That's going to be 4. And remember to divide by 2. So 6 times 4 is 24. Divided by 2 gives you 12 feet squared. Don't forget to divide by 2 on that triangle. Trapezoids, you're going to add the 4 sides for the perimeter. So 6 plus 12 plus 8 plus 3. You're not going to add 6 because that's on the inside. The perimeter is 29 meters. And now the area formula is a little confusing. It's the base 1 plus base 2, because you have 2 things connected to the right angle there, times your height divided by 2. So let's plug in. Our first base is 12. Our second base is this top number 3. So those are our 2 bases. 12 plus 3 times our height, 6, and divide everything by 2. So 15 times 6, and then divided by 2. That gives us 45, remember, meters squared. All right, you've got the rest.